Welcome back to our podcast where everyday conversations become English lessons. I'm your favorite host, and today with me is Theo. You know him from one of our previous episodes.
Hi, everyone. Today we're talking about everyday English phrases. Not grammar rules, but the simple sentences we use all the time.
Exactly. The phrases you say every single day, like ordering coffee or saying hello or asking for help.
So why is this important? Why not just study grammar?
Good question. When you talk to someone, you don't have time to think about grammar rules. But if you already know a phrase like, could you help me, you can just say it. You don't need to build the sentence in your head first.
That makes sense. It's like already knowing the answer instead of solving the problem every time.
Exactly. And here's something interesting. Many learners think simple phrases are too easy, so they try to make longer, harder sentences. But that often sounds strange.
Right. A native speaker doesn't say something complicated. They just say, not bad, or I'm good, thanks.
Simple is good. Simple sounds natural.
So how can we remember these phrases better?
2 easy tips. First, listen for these phrases in movies, songs, or shows. Don't only study them from a list. Second, say them out loud. Practice out loud so the sentences come out complete and without any mistakes every time you need them. I like saying them 10 times out loud. If I make a mistake, I start from scratch.
I talk to myself sometimes when I practice a new language. It helps.
That's a great habit. Okay, let's start with our first topic, greetings. How do we say hello?
It's simple. Say hi or hey to friends. Say good morning or good afternoon to be more polite. And if you meet someone new, say nice to meet you.
And if someone asks, how are you? You don't need a long answer. Just say, I'm good, thanks, or not bad.
And remember to ask back. Say, and you, or how about you? It keeps the conversation going.
And when you leave, you can say, I should get going, or see you later.
Okay, next topic. Asking for information.
This is very useful, especially when you travel. If you need directions, ask, where is the nearest bathroom? Or how do I get to the train station?
If you're shopping, you can ask, how much is this? Or, do you have this in a different size?
And if you don't understand something, that's okay. Just say, sorry, can you say that again? Or what do you mean?
Everyone needs these phrases sometimes. Don't be shy to use them.
Next, asking for things and offering things politely.
To ask politely, use could you. For example, could you help me? Or could you pass the salt?
And to offer something, use would you like. For example, would you like some water?
These small words, could and would, make you sound polite and friendly.
Next topic, sharing your opinion and agreeing or disagreeing.
I think, or in my opinion.
I agree. Or that's true.
And if you disagree, don't worry. You can still be polite. Say, I see your point, but, or I'm not sure about that.
These phrases help you disagree without sounding rude.
Next, saying thank you and sorry.
Thank you is easy, but you can also say, I really appreciate it when someone helps you a lot.
And for sorry, use I'm sorry for small mistakes and excuse me when you need someone's attention or when you walk past them.
If you make a real mistake, you can say, that was my fault. It shows you're honest.
Next topic, small talk. This means friendly, easy conversation.
Common topics are the weather, weekend plans, or hobbies. For example, do you have any plans this weekend?
And when someone answers, show interest. Say, really, tell me more. or that sounds fun.
This keeps the conversation friendly and alive.
Next, ordering food at a restaurant.
I'll have the, or can I get the, and then say the food name.
And if you have allergies or you don't like something, say, "Can I have that without onions?" or "Is this vegetarian?"
Restaurants hear these questions every day. It's completely normal to ask.
Next, asking for help.
Can you help me, please? Or more casually, could you give me a hand?
And if you're lost, just say, "I think I'm lost. Can you help me find?" Most people are happy to help.
Next, making suggestions and giving recommendations.
How about we, or why don't we, in order to suggest something? For example, how about we eat first?
You should try this restaurant.
Next topic, phone calls and text messages.
Hello, this is Dr. Polyglot.
Sorry, can you hear me? Or I think we have a bad connection.
And for text messages, short phrases work best. On my way. Running a little late. Talk soon.
These are short, but people use them all the time. Worth learning early.
And finally, the phrases we hope you never need but should still know. Emergencies.
Help!
After that, you can say, call an ambulance or call the police. And if you need to explain something quickly, say, there's been an accident.
In an emergency, stay calm. Speaking slowly and clearly is more important than perfect grammar.
Very true. So, today we learned phrases for greetings, asking questions, making requests, sharing opinions, saying thank you and sorry, small talk, ordering food, asking for help, making suggestions, phone calls, and emergencies.
That's a lot, but don't worry, you don't need to remember everything today.
Right. Just pick 2 or 3 phrases that feel useful for you and try to use them this week.
Small steps, that's how you build fluency.
Let's play a quick game before we go. I'll give you a situation and you tell me a phrase from today. Ready?
Ready, let's do it.
Okay, situation 1. You walk into a coffee shop. What do you say?
Can I get a coffee, please?
Perfect. Situation 2. Your friend asks about your weekend plans, but you don't have any yet.
Not much, just relaxing. How about you?
Nice! And that also uses our Ask It Back trick from earlier. Okay, situation 3. You're in a new city and you can't find your hotel.
Excuse me, I think I'm lost. Can you help me find this hotel?
Great answer. Okay, situation 4. Your friend just helped you carry heavy bags all the way home.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
Perfect. That's exactly the phrase from our gratitude section. One more. You're at a restaurant and you want to know if a dish has meat in it because you're vegetarian.
Excuse me, is this dish vegetarian?
You're on fire today. See, you already remember more than you think.
That's the fun part. These phrases aren't hard once you actually use them.
Exactly. And that's really the secret. You don't learn a language by reading about it. You learn it by using it, even if you make mistakes.
Mistakes are okay. Every learner makes them, even after years of practice.
So true. I still make mistakes in languages I've studied for years.
Same here. And nobody remembers your small mistakes. People remember that you tried to talk to them.
That's a great way to think about it. Confidence matters more than perfection.
I remember when I was learning Spanish, I once said embarazado, but it actually meant something completely different. The waiter just laughed and we both moved on. Nothing bad happened.
See, that's the lesson. The world doesn't end when you make a mistake. Usually, people are kind and they appreciate that you're trying.
Exactly. So don't let fear stop you from speaking. Speaking is how you improve, not something you do only after you're perfect.
So here's your homework for this week. Pick some phrases from today's episode and try to say them in a real conversation or even to yourself in the mirror.
I love that idea. Small actions build big habits.
And if you're not sure which phrases to pick, here's a tip. Choose some that match something you actually do this week. Going to a restaurant? Practice the food phrases. Meeting someone new? Practice the greetings.
That's smart. Learn the phrases you'll actually need, not just random ones from the list.
Exactly. And if you want extra practice, try writing the phrases down and then use them in 3 different sentences each. That helps your brain remember them faster.
Great tip. Writing really does help them stick.
They really do. All right, that's all for today's episode.
Thank you so much for listening, everyone. If this episode helped you, please subscribe so you don't miss the next one.
And leave a comment below with the phrases you're going to try this week. I really do read every comment.
I can't wait to see what phrases you choose.
Earlier this week, we talked about phrases for the workplace. So if you use English at your job, listen to that episode too.
Well, that sounds serious.
That's right. And if there's a topic you want us to cover, travel phrases, dating phrases, phrases for job interviews, tell us in the comments. I build these episodes around what you actually need. This podcast exists because of you, so your ideas really do shape what we talk about next.
Until then, keep practicing, keep smiling, and remember, every conversation is a chance to improve.
Well said. Keep practicing, and we'll see you next time. Happy learning!